Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here. Going to be doing some more Halo. This time we're doing some Halo 1 on Rat Race. People voted it. I'm so happy about this. This is one of my maps. Like, I had immediately thrown a grenade at the beginning of the match and almost killing Mookie.
I remember this, or at least one version of it from Halo 3.
There was never a Rat Race in another game.
Are you sure?
Yes.
'Cause I remember this, at least the name.
No. They never brought this map back, which makes me really disappointed.
Then I'm crazy.
This guy wanted this overshield badly. No, you don't. That's mine. So the overshield in Halo 1. First off, it is more important than the other Halo games because it gives you 2+ shields. Instead of just one, you get 2 extra shields. On top of that, once you pick it up, until those shields have fully come up, you can't actually be hurt. Like, it won't bring the shields down in accordance to how much damage you've done. If that makes sense. You probably have no idea what I mean.
I wasn't listening, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad to know I am so entertaining. That guy was ice skating.
I was looking at your shield and wondering why it took so long to come back.
The shields are very slow in Halo 1. Everything does more damage, your shields recharge slower. So, I should have just assassinated these guys. They had no idea I was there until I started shooting. I don't know, I didn't think that through. And that was me panic scoping instead of meleeing. I did not want to do that. That made me mad. I totally easily could have had that kill. Okay, so, questions. If you want us to answer your questions, leave them down below in the comments. I will answer them in future voiceover. This one is asked by Eric Tuck. I assume that's how you pronounce your name. What was college like to you? Not the partying, drinking thing that everyone assumes. Really? I've never really been a person that was totally down for just, like, going to parties, getting drunk, you know. That never interested me. It really didn't.
It kind of did for me, but that's because when I partied, it was usually with friends, and I was the one that brought, like, the entertainment that wasn't just, like, music. Like, I would set up my Xbox and set up Rock Band, and we would all... Well, I would start drunkenly singing Master Exploder. But we would all just, you know, have fun with it.
Which sounds like a Chinese porno, by the way.
What?
That sounds like a poorly translated Chinese porno.
How have you...
Don't mind me just derailing your entire conversation.
It's a song by Tenacious D!
Not making that any better.
Oh, God.
I feel so stupid for it taking me so long to figure out what that name stood for until I stopped and thought about it.
I've never thought about it.
Did it not click to you?
No.
Tenacious D.
Well, I mean, yeah, now I get it, but like, I just took it for what it was.
It is so subtle. It really is.
Which is kind
of course you would take it for what it is. It's tenacious.
I'll hit you. But yeah, no, I mean, it's...
Mookie, he spawned literally in trajectory of my grenade.
I saw that. That was funny.
He spawned on grenades so many times this game. It was funny because he was raging in the comms the entire game.
But yes, back to the question there, the part that I was answering, yes, like, I was okay with, you know, getting together with friends, you know, getting drunk, getting silly, and then just kind of passing out and waking up with a hangover the next morning, which only really happened once, and there was a good reason for all the drinking. I don't want to go into details right now. However, answering the true question myself, college was boring, because I kind of only did community college, and I never really made any friends or anything like that.
Okay, life, what's the word I'm looking for here? Life suggestion, I guess. Don't go into debt for college. Just don't. Yes. I've been seeing so many friends I have. You know, I'm 23 years old, so a lot of people I know are either late stages of college or just getting out of it at this point. And it has not helped anyone. The only person I know it has helped is because he went to college for an engineering degree, which you could always use more engineers, so you're not guaranteed a job, but you have a higher chance of getting a job if you do engineering, stuff like that. But most people, even if they took, like, I know a lot of them that went to college for business, just now they're in debt. They still can't find a job, and they still end up working a minimum wage job like everyone else. It's gotten to a point where you're paying so much for college, it's not benefiting you. And it's not paying off in the long run.
Yeah, my mom actually, and this is part of why I don't like answering calls from her, she keeps trying to convince me to go back to college, and she's like, don't worry about the money, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, no, I actually know how this works. I don't live in the magical land of I don't know how many years ago that you're stuck in. So, yeah, it's not easy to get a good job. It's going to college is not a breeze. Stop telling me what to do. I'm grown.
So, I should probably explain my whole situation. My situation is weird. I went to PSU for 3 years. Played baseball and basketball there. Left because of injury. And I won't go in detail about that because I'm still salty as fuck about it. I didn't pay anything because I was on an athletic scholarship. But ultimately, it didn't really change my career in general. I pretty much had a stable career throughout that entire thing. At first, I was running a business when I first went in there. And I missed this melee 3 different times. 1, 2, there we go. Yeah. At first I was running an airsoft business, so I was doing well. Decided that wasn't for me. Didn't really like it. Just started doing videos full time. That is my job now, and that's what pays my rent. So ultimately, the bachelor's degree I have in business means nothing to me, really. I mean, it kind of applies to everything, so I can't really say that with a straight face. But it hasn't affected my job or the amount of getting paid, really. And if I didn't pay for college, I wouldn't have gone. I am in no debt, which I am happy about. And I'm way better off than most people I know. Like, I seriously do not know a friend that is better off than I am. Which is saying something. It's kind of... I don't know, America's fucked up right now.
I'm just saying, I'd kill to be in Jarek's position. He's home all day long. He sleeps whenever the hell he wants. Which isn't always when he wants to.
Okay, this is the problem with having a... I don't have a work schedule to stay to. I make videos for a living. I don't have a boss above me. And keep in mind, this is going to make it sound like I'm really spoiled, like, oh, you can just be lazy all you want. I have this job because I worked my ass off to get it. At one point, I was going to college. These guys were camping behind the teleport and caught a shotgun to the face. At one point, I was working as a lifeguard, which was my first job for years, running a business, playing 2 sports at a university, making videos, and taking courses at that university. So, I was doing a lot. So the fact that I have free time now feels amazing. So, saying further things is going to make me sound lazy, and that's not the case. So I didn't want people to get the wrong impression. But when you don't have a work schedule, as I can just do whatever I want, I have a sleeping disorder, as many of you know. I physically cannot sleep at night, so I sleep in the day. Which then leads to a lot of comments of people going, wow, you're fucking lazy, you sleep all day, which I don't understand. It's like, I'm working when you are asleep. You're lazy, you cunt. Go fuck yourself with a kidney stone. Like, for fuck's sake, it gets so irritating so quickly.
Kidney stone? Really?
I hate them that much.
Jesus. I wouldn't hate anyone enough to make them piss blood.
Well, they'll be pissing blood and shitting it real soon after they do that. It gets so old when you hear that. I heard that for years. Even though I was at one point going to night school and working night shifts, and people still told me I'm lazy because I sleep in the day. Okay. Logic's dumb. But yeah, when you don't have a work schedule to stick to, you can kind of just sleep whenever you want to. And, well, you don't have a reason to really wake up or go to bed, and everyone does this. You procrastinate going to sleep. Like, hardcore. Even if you do have a reason to go to sleep, like, I probably should go to bed, I have work tomorrow, but I really don't want to. I'm just going to keep browsing the internet. Even if you have nothing better to do, you should probably go to sleep. So I'll do that until eventually I'm going to bed at, and I usually go to bed around 7 or 8 in the morning. I'll do that until I'm eventually going to sleep at, noon or 1 in the afternoon, then I just kind of fuck it, I'm going to stay up today.
Yeah, that actually happens to me not because, I have stuff distracting me from going to bed. It's actually a combination of sometimes I just can't sleep. As you remember, when I first got here, I just couldn't sleep and ended up taking like bottles of melatonin a month. Didn't help.
Melatonin has never affected me.
Yeah, actually the last time I took it, it ended up giving me more energy. And then I did something I hadn't done in like a year. I had a dream. It was a terrible dream because I remember having giant shards of glass stuck in the bottom of my feet. Anywho, but yeah, sometimes I just can't sleep. And then there's also the fact that I don't have a set work schedule. It changes every single week and I flippin' hate it.
It would be lovely. Okay, so everyone in the house obviously works different jobs. Oh, and this is how I beat this game. So these guys were camping behind teleports upstairs, being dicks all day. So it's like, you know what? I'll camp behind a teleport too. Get assassinated, get a double kill for the win, go fuck yourself. Because they were playing so cheap. What was I talking about? I entirely forgot at this point. That distracted me so badly. That felt so good to do because these guys were just being so mean. And by mean, I mean cheap. And it didn't work because they lost. Then again, they were getting wrecked at the beginning, so I guess they had to do something.
I've been talking so long I wasn't paying attention to the video.
I'll pay attention to it because I love that map. Mookie died so much this game. Like I said, he kept spawning right on top of the grenades, and if you go back and look, you will see it numerous times, and not gonna lie, it was hilarious.
That's so mean.
It was funny. He kept yelling about spawning on grenades and being mad. I was the only person in the entire game that got melee kills, and I got 3. All of them assassinations. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about originally, so I guess we'll just leave it at that. There's some more Halo 1. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.